Creepers. We are made of Esau, East, Sebastian, myself, and Mohammed, who is not here today. We're gonna just give you a little time to see what the game's about, and we'll tell you about it afterwards. All right, so our game was made in a WebVR framework called A-Frame. That's what it was built in. We used a bunch of extra stuff made by Don McCurdy and a few others to get in the shadowing, the lighting, and some other few things like that. Our game is about collecting creatures. You have a timer that he could turn on and off in the settings menu that could show you how fast you'll do it, and you're trying to get a good grade in the game by not being seen by both the cats and collecting all the creatures as fast as you can. As you can see, the thing on the bottom of the screen is it shows your detection. It's your detection meter, and it shows how much you've been detected. If it fills another way, that you'll lose the game, and you don't get to get a grade. Okay, our game was made to collect all the creatures. Sebastian made models, Esau made models, East made some models for all the creatures, Mohammed also made models, I made models, East made all the artwork for it, Esau made a bunch of JavaScript stuff so that we could both use the controller to turn on and off the TV, do music stuff. The radio also works in the game. There's posters and such. That's an example of what East made for the game. There is physics in the game. If you were to spill the popcorn bowl, per se, the popcorn does fall out all over. The books you can move around, the pizza you can move around, everything you can knock over. And if you were to go back into the main menu and go to the plus version, it's more of a sandbox, and you can fling around everything. It's more just about having fun in that one, I think, than instead of trying to get a grade, because you're under pressure with that. So I find it a lot more fun to just fling around things. Yeah. Now we can go to the sandbox and show you what that looks like. It's still set in one room. We could try out the radio and show you the song that one of my friends made, Ashley. They go by Cosmic on SoundCloud. They made the song in like a day, so it's done pretty good for what it is. We were trying to get like a happy sounding song. It has male effects in it, so it goes with the theme really well, the cat theme. We have a few different buttons that could make you win easier and such for when we're testing and showing this. That's what he just did. So you can see the one screen. The animation was also done by East. That's on the TV. If we were to turn off the radio and turn on the TV instead, there's a different version of the song in which doesn't have the meowing effects and such, so we are able to put in different music types. You can also turn it on and off the TV. We were able to put in a few animations into the game too, like if you were to open the drawers or close them, those work. The clock against the wall also has a animation to it. Everything in the room mainly has physics, except for the few things that get in the way of the character, so we can make it easy on them to navigate better. We were able to slow down the character more when you're small as opposed to when you're big in the sandbox mode, so that it seems like you are small. We have animations on the fish, they go really slow. You can throw around things now when you're in the sandbox mode. I think that's all.